The other day I saw a children's book where two male penguins were holding hands. Can you believe that? I think, we need to protect freedom and liberty, democracy, and freedom of speech. And the way we do that is by banning pride flags, banning books in schools, not allowing people to say the word gay. I want, we get like a schedule, women need to report their menstrual cycles, all that. As a patriot, I love freedom of speech. Who loves freedom of speech? I love freedom of speech, except when it comes to pride flags in schools, teaching history. You know what? I don't need these stupid crime statistics because I saw a video on Libs of TikTok where some guys were jumping the turnstile. So that's the only statistics I need. If we get rid of the SRG, what's next? Community policing based on de-escalation, investing in communities and tackling income inequality, offering long-term solutions for housing. I mean, where does it end?
This is Walter Masterson, a comedian known for embarrassing right-wingers with their own logic. This was Masterson last year at a school board meeting in New York.
I'm here today because a second grade teacher thought it was appropriate to teach my child about pronouns. Pronouns. I was taught that there were only 2 pronouns, but thanks to the woke left, there are now 100 pronouns. As a patriot, I love freedom of speech. Who loves freedom of speech? I love freedom of speech, except when it comes to pride flags in schools, teaching history. I care about children so much that I'm against the WIC program, universal pre-K, any form of gun control.
This is a spirit of Antichrist that's going on right here. And this got to stop. And God's going to have his way. Like I said, he loves each and every one of you. But he wants you to come to him. I don't care if you make fun of me. God is immutable. He can't change. His promises are in the Bible. He loves each and every one of you. But he hates sin. And we are sinning against him. We are sinning against him. Does that not sink in?
Ma'am, please address me and the crowd.
God is the creator of this entire universe, whether you believe it or not. And he's going to have his way. He loves all of you. But this country is going the wrong way. Does anybody see that? Please, put your feelings aside for a second. We're going the wrong way.
He took the fight to the Central Bucks School Board after recent policies banned teachers from displaying pride flags and forced a librarian to remove a poster that showed a Holocaust survivor's quote.
I'm here today because I'm very concerned about the books that our children are seeing. There's this indoctrination. There's a book called The Giving Tree, where this tree gives the child whatever it wants and needs. Clear reference to communism, so I'm worried about this, this indoctrination, and I'm worried about our democracy and the foundation of our democracy. Now, if you look in history, democracy, the concept of it was created in ancient Greece, okay? And now in ancient Greece, they created this concept of democracy, and did they have a pride flag? No, they didn't have a pride flag because, men being with other men, I guess, was normalized, and it was just everywhere. Okay, where am I going with this? Where am I going with this? All right. Oh, you know what? Forget that point. We should also ban books about ancient Greece in this library as well. Just no more. I don't want to see another book on ancient Greece. So, I think, we need to protect freedom and liberty, democracy, and freedom of speech. And the way we do that is by banning pride flags. We can, preserve, our wonderful democracy. And we need to stop this forced indoctrination of our students by mandating that every child, says the Pledge of Allegiance every morning. Okay, we take down the pride flag. I want to put up the Constitution, the Declaration of Independence. The Declaration of Independence, kids should know about that because it's not just a piece of paper. It's a map that leads to a treasure of Templar gold. And that is why Nicolas Cage tried to steal it. right? And, as we, these liberals try to steal our Constitution, the only way to stop them is for us to steal it first. Thank you. Since the NYPD didn't show up today, I think I'm going to speak for them. I'd just like to thank all the city council members for showing up for this public comment. It lets us all know how important you think this is. I'm glad that all of you are in attendance. Thank you. I just got to say, I am appalled that people are meeting today to discuss disbanding the strategic response group in the NYPD. I mean, has anyone seen the crime statistics? All right, look at this. Top 10 most dangerous states in America: Louisiana, Missouri, South Carolina, Arkansas, Tennessee, Alaska, Maryland. Wait, where's New York? Okay, 36th. Yeah, 36th. Here. Oh, this is what I want. Okay. The 50 most dangerous cities in America, right? Detroit, Memphis, Bessemer, Mobile, Monroe, Birmingham, Pine Bluff, Little Rock, St. Louis. Wait, where's New York? Where's New York? Okay, wait. I think it's the 5th safest city of. You know what? I don't need these stupid crime statistics because I saw a video on Libs of TikTok where some guys were jumping the turnstile. So that's the only statistics I need, right? Now, people like to complain about the SRG, but I mean, look at what they've done for the homeless. Last year, there were homeless people in tents all over the city. And then this year, they're in, in cardboard boxes on the subway. So, if we get rid of the SRG, what's next? Community policing based on de-escalation, investing in communities and tackling income inequality, offering long-term solutions for housing. I mean, where does it end? By disbanding the SRG, we're sending the wrong message. We're telling anti-abortion protesters that they can't physically harass patients outside of Planned Parenthood. We're telling the Proud Boys that there will be nobody to protect them when they want to harass the LGBTQ outside of a library. We're telling Black Lives Matter protesters that they can peacefully protest without being kettled, pepper sprayed, or beaten with batons. What I'm saying today might not sound very PC, yet there are lots of liberals in New York City that agree with me. Why else do you think New Yorkers passed over the many progressive candidates and instead nominated a police officer in the Democratic primary and then elected him in the general election? Thank you.
Thank you very much for your testimony.